Hello, Sam Garris here with Bayer Crop Science. I'm the crop protection technical development rep for Bayer Crop Science in the Mid-South. And today we'd like to talk about Bayer Crop Science's portfolio in corn. We'll talk a little bit about herbicides as well as fungicides also. Bayer has a very extensive portfolio with herbicides and fungicides in corn. We have a very extensive herbicide program that allows you to use our products at early plant, pre-plant burn down, as well as going into at planting pre-emergence and then followed by post-emergence applications as well. With that being said, we kind of want to talk a little bit about what we would like to see as far as a herbicide program in corn, and part of that is starting out early season prior to planting with a very good burn down program to try to control any ryegrass and other winter annuals and so forth that are present. We want to try to eliminate any weeds out there, start in a very good clean field, and try to prevent any early season weed competition that can cause some significant yield reductions. So now that we are ready to plant corn, we want to think about what our weed control needs are and so forth, what our weed species are present out there and what we need to control those different weeds. We certainly don't want to be dealing in season with pigweeds and grasses like you can see here that are much of a problem here in our Mid-South corn production. So with that leads me to our first product to talk about, which is Corvus. As you can see in this field here, we had Corvus applied at planting, and now we're still clean and free of any weeds and so forth. Corvus is our at-plant pre-emergence herbicide. It's two modes of action, isoxaflutol and thiocarbazole methyl. So we have two modes of action there for weed control. It also provides long residual weed control through the season. So with that, we normally typically mix atrazine with the Corvus, 1 to 2 quarts of that. The use rate of Corvus varies on soil type, but for our medium and heavy soils, we generally run 5.6 ounces of Corvus, so it is a low use rate product. With that, excellent on grasses and broadleaf weeds, especially Palmer amaranth there. So again, that's at planting. If we choose to go with the post-only type program, we have products to fit that as well. The first one being Caprino. That also is two modes of action there, timbotrione and thiocarbazole methyl. That will go post over the top of the corn, provide an excellent knockdown or post-emergence activity of grasses and broadleaf weeds, including Palmer amaranth. Use rate of it, again, a low use rate product, 3 ounces to the acre. Typically in the Mid-South, we'll run Roundup with that, as well as 1 to 2 quarts of atrazine there. So not only are we getting good knockdown of the weeds, but we also getting good residual activity with it also. Another product we have for the post-emergence corn market is called Harness Max. And it's two modes of action as well, mesotrione and acetochlor. Again, very good post-emergence knockdown activity with it. Use rate 40 ounces to the acre. Controlling grasses as well as Palmer amaranth also. Typically, again, in the Mid-South, we'll run Roundup with that, and again, 1 to 2 quarts of atrazine also. So just want to kind of highlight those three products for the Mid-South as far as our corn herbicides. While we're talking about corn, we'd like to shift gears just a little bit and talk about our fungicides as well. One of our newest fungicides we have in the corn market for the Mid-South is called Delaro. That's two modes of action for it. It is trifloxystrobin and prothioconazole. Again, use rate for it is 8 to 12 ounces to the acre, controlling most of our major corn diseases and so forth. So it does have curative as well as preventative activity there. So with that, I want to thank you very much for watching this video and remind you as always to please read and follow the label directions. Thank you.